Okay, here we go, Taurus. It looks like you're maturing. It looks like there's an area of your life that you are deciding yourself to grow up in, seeing things a lot differently and taking it on. It's a good side of you. And then it'll bring forth your true stability and calm decision making. So this is all good. If you want to find out more, stay tuned. Hello, Taurus. Good to see you. Hey, Romeo. All right, so I did extensive shuffling of the cards. Let's make sure we just do like one more here. And then we'll get started laying them out. And check out the energies surrounding you. Interesting. All right. Then we've got the devil there that I always like to do. I always shuffle these a whole bunch before I start, but I don't think everybody wants to see me shuffling for a million days, so I don't record it until we're about ready to go. Hi, Tinkerbell. Okay. Alrighty then. Kitty's playing in the background. They had napped, but now they are up again. And climbing all over each other. Good cards. All right, all right. Okay, so I am going to gather these up to make them more straight, and I'll be right back. Okay, Taurus, this is rather interesting. So the one thing that it talks about here that's fascinating is I do see this overall theme of it's like growing up. There's a level of your life, there's a part of your life right now that you're becoming more responsible. And you're wanting to, although it's not comfortable, is it ever? So you're becoming a whole person. And that's part of this process. There's also, it's very interesting, there's also this kind of strong female figure that's known you for a long time, that's overseeing this and is watching you and encouraging you to take these steps to grow up. And that's in the best way. Sometimes when someone says that, they feel it's negative. No, it's not negative. We're always growing up, hopefully. Up, we're rising, we're getting better and better. So there's a particular area in your life that you are taking that on to become a whole person. It's all saying, no, it's all going to be taking on the responsibility, and I'm going to make it my own. I'm going to grow up in that area, and I'm going to do it. And it looks like you're going to, because in the past it also talks about how you kind of went against the grain and you didn't go against the normal system. You kind of did it your way. And maybe that's why this person, this Queen of Swords over here is, let me go to the top. This Queen of Swords is been watching you, and she loves you, but sometimes it feels like it's a little judgmental. And that's part of your growing up too, is that realizing that it's really not so much judgmental as this person that's a very responsible person, and they want you to grow to that level, to have things for yourself, and they ultimately want you to be responsible for your own happiness and your success. Although in the past you viewed it as sort of like judgment, but it's not. That's one thing that you're starting to realize now also. with all of this. So the next coming weeks, you're going to be making very sound, calm decisions and looking towards the future. And your intuition is going to be with you. So that's very good. That's very good, especially when you're trying to become responsible with things. If you have good intuition, that helps. New projects right now in your environment. And if there's any aspect that you feel kind of strapped or abandoned, it's kind of your own doing. So let that go. It's okay. Just keep moving forward. Keep fresh, new thoughts. Don't let your mind get in the way. Just keep with the new thoughts. Take those on one step at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just take on all the tasks that you have now. Each new task that is very mindful, swords are very mindful, and take it on that way. Don't go too far into the future. Yeah, you have this mothering instinct that's still watching you too, thinking that you're kind of flighty and that you can go for your passions. And she's just worried about you. She just wants the best for you. So always, this is not an energy that is judgmental and working against you. I just really want you to understand that. Sometimes people are on your side. It just doesn't look exactly the way you maybe want it to, or they don't express themselves the same way you would. It doesn't mean they don't love you. Okay, so, but you are going to move forward. You're going forward, finding your passions, as you've always done, but you're really finding your passions in the new form of becoming like a matured side of you, a matured Taurus. Which is strong. A matured Taurus is very stable, incredibly stable. So that's a great place to be for Taurus. All right, moving forward, it's interesting. It says to make sure to not look at the things that haven't bloomed, but only pay attention to the things that have. Let me do the overhead. Okay, with this particular one, this person is overlooking some of the seeds in the garden that they've planted, and you just want to make sure that you don't obsess about things that haven't happened. Pay attention to all that has happened. Work with the doors that are opening. Work with the offerings that the world has given you. Look at the positivity in those and move all your energies towards that. Don't look over spilt milk, or don't linger in what's not working. And it looks like you're going to be successful with not lingering in what's not working. So let me go back to this one. That's a good thing, but it is a reminder. It is definitely a reminder to really look towards the things. So when you do projects, and like these new projects, and if you're in your head or whatever, the easiest thing to do is to focus on the aspects of it that are working out and then build on that. That's what it's talking about. Okay, new projects with the Ace of Pentacles coming up in the future, into 2-3 weeks from now. You're going to get word, get information. It's the information, no, it's like a little birdie in your ear. It's actually positive. You're going to get inside information on a new project that can help you make better choices. So that's good, because you want to be grounded, and Taurus is normally pretty good when they're grounded. And it does look like you're going to be making calm decisions. This is a new maturity. It's a new part of you. And the best part of you, it's just this one area that you haven't wanted to really address, and you're doing it now. So congratulations, that's great. All right, and then for the far, far future, it actually does say that there's going to be a little bit of an energy of someone who wants to be slightly oppressive, kind of a male sort of energy that's a little bit oppressive, that's a downer. It's pretty far into the future. I'm not too worried about that one. I'm really excited about you and your forward looking and your calmness. And this female that's a strong female is on your side. This slightly oppressor in the future that's a male energy. Oh, he's kind of another one that doesn't know how to show his love correctly, but he's not totally up for your success. There was this old series with the grouchy Archie. Oh, I'm trying to think. All in the Family, that was way old. This is this sort of character. I'm making a reference that no one will understand, but if you understand that, it's that sort of person. And they're grumpy. And their way of giving or showing love is, oh, good Lord. You know, that comes back to that saying, forgive them for they know not what they do. Archie Bunker, that was his name, Archie Bunker, All in the Family. It's one of those. That's far in the future, and this person is just definitely has a hard time expressing levels of positivity and love and grace and the good stuff. But that's pretty far in the future. Keep moving forward with everything that you're doing, because it does look good. You also have with hopes and fears, you know, don't worry, you've got this. You've had some bangs, and yeah, you've had some fallbacks in the past, but you're coming at this as like a new person. You're becoming whole with this, so I'm not worried about any of those hopes and fears. Okay, let's go and do the wrap-up. Before we do the wrap-up, I just want to quickly mention that there are 2 videos for each sign. You have your general, and then, hi baby, you have your love and relationships. You also look up your sun, moon, and rising. That's always interesting. If you'd like to book a reading, we have that available at www.ctgtarot.com. For goodwill and prosperity, there's always the support donate button on the website. We appreciate anything you offer. And then, of course, if you want to subscribe, oh, come on, baby. No, you be nice. Be nice, baby. If you want to subscribe, don't lose track of us. Thumbs up, comments, we appreciate it all. Thanks again. Happy watching, and we'll be back to the wrap-up now. Okay, as we talk about the wrap-up, it's all about basically a maturity in your life that's a new maturity that you're taking on. That you haven't before, and it's part of your progression of becoming a whole person. It's all about that, and that's really fantastic, because when Tauruses do really take that on, sorry, I was distracted by the kitties playing, they are really solid. They're solid in their decision making, and they're calm, they're cool, collective, and stable. And that's where you're coming into that, and that's why in the next 2 weeks you're going to have really good decision making and putting your best foot forward. You know, look at the positivity in things, what is being produced, not what is falling short. Focus on that, not any spilt milk. You do have a strong female beside you. Know that she loves you, and she really wishes you well. It's not judgmental for this level of progressing and maturing in this area. Taking on new projects. You're going for your passion. You know, you go a little bit against the grain and do it your own way, the lone wolf. But you've got this. So it's growing up. It's growing up. And very positive. There's no negative here. There's past levels of thinking something was negative, of how people were judging you. But that wasn't the truth. They really did care about you. Do, still. Anyway, you're seeing it all for what it is now. And new eyes and new growth. So congratulations on all of that. And make sure you check out your other sun, moon, and rising. It's fascinating. Now we'll do your love and relationship next. Thanks. Mush mush.